What's up?
Greetings.
How are you?
I'm G,
I'm Juan.
and this is our next question with Ask Juan and G.
Shoot.
Uh, hey Juan and G, I need
Hola.
your advice. I have a relationship with a guy since April. During our dating, we discussed lots about how we're going to live, have a life together, marriage, and come out one day. We were almost in agreement about the discussion. He is very religious, orthodox, and come from a very conservative fundamentalism family. He is surrounded by his community, which have negative things to say about gay people. Every community.
Right.
Except the gay community. No, actually, the gay community got things to say too. Family and the society are very important for him. I love him so much, and I know he loves me. He is very attached to me when we are alone. But when I sometimes call and tell him that I love him and he is with other people, he never answers because of the people. I feel things aren't changing as I expected from the beginning. I feel I compromised much and even going back complex time. I'm not sure what that means, but can it change? I do know it takes a lot of energy and time, which I don't know if I am ready to go through that. So what is our advice?
Oh, Lord. The short answer is yes, it can change. I'm a living witness. My outlook over being gay, life, religion, everything has changed over the years, but it's been over the years. It's up to you to determine if you want to stay in this situation and change with him, if it changes at all. But it can change, it's possible. But that's a hard situation to be in, especially if he's so close to his family and the religion. That, to me, that religions can have like a cult-like hold on people, and it's hard to break through that, especially with the pain and the shame that comes along with it. Did it say how old they were?
No.
Yeah, I mean,
No. Like one said, it definitely can change. It sounds like, like you said at the beginning of your relationship, you guys discussed what your plan was moving forward. Both of you guys were not out. And I'm guessing that you guys were planning on growing to the point of being out. You've gotten there. He hasn't. So now you have to probably reevaluate the relationship to say that can I continue to hang on with this guy who's not where I am. But hopefully you guys are having continuous check-ins on where you are in the process. Obviously he's not as close as you are, but that's just something you need to ask yourself. It sounds like you don't want to go through this and you want him to change. So that's something you need to address with him. And you can never, ever force anyone to come out of the closet. All you can do is evaluate your relationship and decide if you want to be with somebody who's not out of the closet. People come out of the closet on their own time. He may have thought that in the beginning of your relationship he would have been ready at year one or ready at year two or however long it is. Well, actually, it's only been since April.
but let me interject right there, because number one, it don't matter if it's just from April, because when me and you got together, we've been together since day one, so we don't know how strong
You're
your connection
assuming
could have
why I
been.
said it's
Well,
only
you
been
said
since
because
April.
why did you?
Because
say
I
it
had
was
just
April?
said that he might not be ready at year one or year two, so that's why I was like, oh, he did say that when they were together. So I was wondering how long they were together.
So I don't think the time frame matters. I think the discussions that you've been having. Oh, I love you. Oh, I want to be with you. Oh, I want to get married. Oh, we're going to come out together. Those are the important things, and it's not being backed up by his actions. And that's the problem for me. My thing is, if we are together and we ride or die, you come before anybody else. You come before a religion, you come before my family, you come before my friends, you come before all of that, because this is my life and this is what I'm building, and we're working towards building a life together. And if you can't put that into action the same way I want to, then I have a problem with that. And maybe this ain't for us. Not telling you to break up, I'm just saying if it were me, I don't know if I could put up with it.
Yeah, because you're at a certain, this is where you are in your life, but I was in a relationship where we hid our relationship for the entire time we were together, and it was about 2 to 3 years. But we both weren't ready to come out of the closet.
Were y'all talking about marriage?
No.
Right. Were y'all see? They're talking about getting married and stuff. I just, and of course I'm speaking from me at this stage in my life, but to be married to somebody and hide it from the world, seems counterproductive.
Yeah, but like I said, it's your relationship.
And he,
You have to evaluate. Do you want to put up with that? Is that type of relationship you want to be in? I couldn't do it. But you met this guy in the closet. Yes, he said he's going to change, but is it enough time for him? I don't know. Are you willing to wait? I don't know, but you need to ask him. I couldn't put up with, somebody being ashamed of me, and ashamed
Hell
of
no.
our relationship. But at one point in time in my life, I could be, and that's where I was. But it just depends on where you are. So you need to talk to him about it, and if you wanted it to happen, give him some more time, or maybe you guys need to put a timetable behind it, or whatever the case may be. But have the open discussion with him and let him know, like, look, if you're not out by the end of the summer, or if you're not out in 3 months, or I can't move forward. I'm gonna give you a little bit more time to, especially when you're dealing with strong religions and stuff. I get it. I get coming from a family like that. So just, can you put up with it?
and yeah, that's all I have to say about that. So thanks for asking, Juan and G.